Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the Ambazonians on ground zero. It depends the time you are watching my YouTube program. This is Prince Ayamba, Mr. Hopes, has come up again today, Monday the 10th of September 2018, to highlight you on certain happenings on ground zero and to give you, some measures, security measures to be taken, because there are informations which have reached my ear concerning the struggle from the Republic of Cameroon, where the military are planning to invade some of our camps, because they have already mapped out and situated where the camps are found. And some of our own AMBA boys in some of the camps have became black legs. So we'll come to that. I will talk about it. I will say congratulations to our self-defense forces on ground zero. Mr. Hopes is here to give people hopes. He's saying congratulations to the great job people are doing. You are the people holding this struggle. If you people were not there, we will not have the revolution. You are the only people who are giving us hopes. No other person is giving us hopes in this struggle. It's only you people on ground zero. You, all the generals of the various, self-defense groups. All the AMBA boys on ground zero. All those who are determined that we should reach BIYA. You are the people giving us hopes in this struggle. I salute you. I give you people 150 gun salutes for your, unity that you have on ground zero. Indiscriminate of the fact that there are a little bit of mix-up, but we know we will solve it. Because this is a Tanaji who is trying to infiltrate the unity we are having. But I don't know what he wants to gain from this. Because we must have the independence. I don't know why he is fighting against his own people. When people in La Republic are fighting against Paul Biya, people like Tchiroma is fighting against Paul Biya. Many people are fighting, people in the Cpdm, they are fighting against Paul Biya. Atarangi is fighting against his own people. Ekona Patrick is fighting against his own people. Njube Frankie is fighting against his own people. Elon Paul is fighting against his own people, preparing to go to Tombel to cause genocide in Tombel. Elvis is fighting against his own people. Elvis Ngola is fighting against his own people. Gugumo is fighting against his own people. Where? People like Tabitano, they are fighting against their own people. That's on Paul. Fighting against his own people. And many other chiefs and elites. But I'm telling them, I'm assuring them, we will bring them to order. We are going to bring them to order because we must have the independence. We are warning them to change. Because if they don't change now, they will have it hot. Because we must win. We must have our independence. Now everybody is against Paul Biya. The whole world is now against Paul Biya. I don't know where they will put their legs. Now that they have caused genocide in our land, they are still planning to cause more genocide. Now Paul Biya is no more there. He will be out very soon. Cpdm will fall. Where will Paul be? I will put a certain video. Now you hear what Tchiroma is saying. To know that they are already falling. Ambazonia is rising never to fall. La Republique under Cpdm is falling never to rise. Tchiroma has said it. I will put it now you hear. Can you foolish people? Allies of the Northwest and the Southwest. You are there still blindly. People like Peter Musonge, the most foolish person I've ever seen, still there blindly. People are against Pobia, against the Cpdm. People like the ministers, they're against him. You people are there still confused. You are planning to kill your people. But Prince Ayama is here to give people hopes. I will give you people hopes to the end of time. Ambazonians hopes to the end of time. We will never give up this fight. It's not today I started this fight. I started this fight when I was young. I started this fight when I was young. Not now. But we will never give up this hope, because I have never lost hope in this fight. We have been in this fight for quite a long time. But we don't talk too much. We keep just follow it gradually. So I'm really greeting, sending my greetings to all those refugees in Nigeria. That God should bless you people there. We are going to win. It will not take so long. We must have our independence. The whole world is with us now. Even though the United Nations Security Council is still contemplating, he will come to order, because he is the cause of this genocide and everything that is happening in Ambazonia. Britain has started realizing he is the cause also. They are already saying that they are the cause. They themselves are saying it now. We will come to that. I greet all those who are still locked up there in the jungle cells of the Republic of Cameroon. Panfo Galafo, Pancho BBC, our president, Sisiko Ayok Tabe Julius, and all the rest, his cabinet, that were adopted and extradited to the Republic of Cameroon. I pray for you people, I greet you people, that God should keep you people in good condition till when we have our independence. You people will be out. Don't be afraid. We must struggle. Even though I know you people don't have information that what is happening outside, but we are there. I know you have the spirit that we are fighting for you people also. I greet all the mummies and the papas who are there on ground zero, struggling, respecting the ghost towns, fighting for the struggle, protesting in Boya and in Bamenda. I salute you people. Congratulations to you people. You have stood up like one people, one power, one people, to make your voices to be heard. That is the spirit of a freedom fighter, to stand up as one people, one power. I will also call the leaders in the diaspora, since they have already come together as one, they should keep the spirit. They should not be divided because of monies. I am begging people, people should not be divided. We know it is not easy, but you people should try, because the struggle is not an easy struggle. So any leader must try his best to do the best he can do for the struggle. We know it's not easy. Try to, come to a compromise. Stop, insulting others concerning monies or struggling for monies. This money is not your money. It's the money for ground zero. Just try to do the possible best that you can do so that the money should reach ground zero. We are praying and begging in God's name. Prince Ayama has certain things to talk today. Mr. Hope has certain things to bring up to the people today. This is the most dangerous period in the struggle, as the Republic is mounting pressure to see that it dismantled, the network of the self-defense forces. We are also there, mounting pressure to see that we send the Republic out of our land. We will do all things possible to see that we give the Republic a defeating blow and they go out of our land by love or by force. So, what we have to do is always to inform as quickly as possible as we get the information, and send it out to ground zero so that they can take precautions, measures, and know how to deal with the Republic when they come, because they are planning to come. They are planning to come to most of the camps, so that our self-defense boys should be ready. All the commandos, all the generals should be ready for them, because they know they want to force that elections to take place. But we say no, there will be no elections. in Ambazonia. We don't have anything to do with elections. We are a free country. We have been enslaved for 57 years. It's enough. Enough is enough. Bygones are bygones. Okay. Mr. Hope is here to give the people hopes, indiscriminate of the fact that they are killing our innocent people. As I will show you some of the videos as we go on. Indiscriminate of the fact that they are arresting innocent people and locking them up in Yaoundé and other states in the Republic of Cameroon. Indiscriminate of the fact that they are shooting even somebody. If they hear that you speak English, they shoot you. But we will stand for this struggle. We will stand no matter how long it takes, but we know it will not take long, and we must be in BIYA. We must have our independence. There is nothing that will stop us from having independence. Except we have to kill everybody and kill all those in the diaspora. But we will still stand with it. Even the ghosts of the people killed will come up and fight. So I'm assuring people, Paul Biya and his government, wicked government, I am assuring you people, we will never give up this fight. We must win this fight. So I will start. I'll just start by showing you, putting an audio or a video, which I will say, even Tchiroma himself is against Paul Biya now, Minister of Communication, who has been running his mouth. Only talking about Paul Biya, Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Now he's talking. He is talking now. I told you, it will not be long, they will be confused. I told you people, if you read or watch my other videos, I said, they will be confused. And the time has come. Tchiroma is confused. He is saying now that they should not even vote for Paul Biya in a logical way. Yes? So, Issa Tchiroma Bakari. This is my first time in the life of Issa Tchiroma to hear him speak the truth. Because all what comes out of his mouth is just lies. He has never spoken any truth since he was born as a Muslim. I don't know the type of Muslim he is. He has never spoken any truth. This is the first time Tchiroma Bakari Issa is speaking his truth for the first time. In an interview by Charles Ndongo, Issa Tchiroma said, for a long time, Cameroon, the Republic of Cameroon, has been governed by very bad governance, which does not think about the citizens. For a long time, from his own mouth, in his campaign that he went to the north, in his own area, to campaign for elections, he was saying that the governance of Cameroon for a long time has been in the hands of very few people they enjoy. The citizens are suffering. That it was very bad governance. How can you be saying in a campaign that the governance is bad? Automatically, you are telling the people that don't vote for Paul Biya and the Cpdm. All throughout the minister's communication, Issa Tchiroma Bakari has been telling only lies from his mouth. But for the first time in his life, he has said his truth. To those who have to vote, as he indirectly said, a vote of non-confidence to the Paul Biya's government, that is to Cpdm. When he said, for quite a long time, the country has been governed by bad people who think of themselves, not for the citizens. Issa Tchiroma is saying this because he knows this is the end of Cpdm and everything. But the foolish people, Akanji Paul, Tasson, Paul Tasson, the rest, Kema Patrick, Jubel Franklin, they are there foolishly still dreaming. The elites in Manfe, all the hopeless elites in Manfe, Ngola Elvis, Elong, Paul, they are still dreaming But we are going to deal with them. If Tchiroma is against now the party, they are still there dreaming. Someone to bring people arms to come and kill their people. They will come and sit in Boya and run them out. That more arms should be sent to Ambazonia to kill the people. Then they will run and go back to Yaoundé Heights. They will remain there. Let me see if I can put the video so that you can hear.
Ils ont été victimes d'une politique, de la très mauvaise politique. Ils ont été victimes des dirigeants qui ne pensaient qu'à eux et non au peuple.
Tchiroma Bakary, je crois que tu soutenais Paul Biya. Tu pars, Paul Biya. Vraiment, il faut que tu commences à regarder la SADC. Je crois que Tchiroma Bakary était ton supporter numéro 1. La façon que, quand dit, bonjour monsieur le ministre, le chef de l'État, monsieur le ministre, vous savez, le président de la République, le président Paul Biya, mais le gars va chez eux, il dit, pendant longtemps, on lui a servi une mauvaise politique. On lui a donné des faux dirigeants. Qui donne ces dirigeants-là? Ce n'est pas Paul Biya. Depuis 36 ans, qui donne les dirigeants au Cameroun? Qui fait la politique au Cameroun depuis 36 ans? Donc toi-même, tu connais que la politique n'est pas bonne. Et tu pas dit aux mêmes gens. Il faut avouer que même les Camerounais sont bêtes. Comment quelqu'un peut venir te dire d'aller voter pour celui qui te donne la mauvaise politique? Et il te dit, c'est-à-dire que, monsieur Tchiroma, vraiment, avant je vous en voulais. Non, vous êtes un monsieur. Vous êtes un monsieur. Vous êtes un monsieur respectable. Non, maintenant je vous respecte. Eh oui, je vous respecte. Parce que, malgré tout ce que vous faites, vous dites quand même la vérité. Vous dites la vérité. La mauvaise politique, c'est ce qu'on sait au Cameroun, c'est ça. Qu'on soit au nord, au sud, à l'ouest, à l'est, c'est la mauvaise politique. Et c'est ça que moi je décris ici, monsieur Tchiroma. Merci. Merci de nous soutenir dans cette lutte-là. Merci. Merci de nous aider à changer ce système. Vous voyez, non? Je suis sûr que derrière, vous leur dites de ne pas voter le RDPC. Si vous le faites, c'est vraiment bien. Parce que le président Biya, il nous sait une très mauvaise politique. Merci de le dire haut et fort à la SADC. Merci à Charles Ndongo. Charles Ndongo, vraiment, tu es un prince. Moi, je t'en voulais. Non, merci. Merci d'avoir passé cette information dans la SADC. Tous les journalistes impliqués, tous les techniciens impliqués, merci d'avoir dit cette partie de vérité là au peuple, venant du ministre de la Communication lui-même, qui dit pendant longtemps on a servi, n'est-ce pas, une fausse politique. C'est le ministre qui dit ça. Une fausse politique. Les mauvais dirigeants, qui donnent les mauvais dirigeants au Cameroun? C'est Paul Biya. Donc, vous, population du Nord, votre leader, votre élite vous a dit la vérité qu'il fallait qu'il vous dise depuis aujourd'hui. Vous voyez, non? Et il n'est pas trop tard. Il n'est pas trop tard. Il vous a dit la vérité. Paul Biya vous sait la mauvaise politique. Il vous donne les mauvais dirigeants. À vous d'en tirer des leçons. Puisque lui, il a tout dit. Il est ministre de la Communication quand même. Il ne peut pas venir à la SADC et dire ne votez pas Paul Biya. Non, il ne peut pas. Il doit utiliser les moyens subtils comme ça pour vous dire la vérité. Et c'était vraiment un combattant de la liberté dans ce pays. On l'a acheté, on croyait qu'on avait acheté son âme. Non, le gars est encore là. Monsieur le ministre, force à la République, merci. Merci pour votre soutien dans ce combat. On a besoin de leaders comme vous là, qui nous disent la vérité en temps opportun. C'est ça. C'est ça.
Let me put it again for the beginning. You hear the Isa, the devil, is now speaking to show that it's really devil.
La très mauvaise politique. Ils ont été victimes des dirigeants qui ne pensaient qu'à eux et non au peuple.
Tchiroma Bakary, je crois que tu...
Okay, that was it. He is saying that the government for quite a long time they have been putting very bad people to govern, who thinks only about themselves. They don't think about the citizens. That is it. That is the Minister of Communication who has been running his mouth throughout, telling lies everywhere. Now he's telling the population in the north, where he comes from. Because he knows no progress has happened in the north. The north is still there, backward, 100% backward. Seen from independent. No infrastructure, nothing, no roads. That is why he cannot say anything there good. He just have to tell them the truth. He just have to tell them the truth. He have to tell them the truth for his first time. Because he cannot tell them a lie. He cannot go and stand in front of Muslim people and tell lies of Muslim people. That is it. I told people, they will be confused. Okay. There are some measures, so important measures we have to take. You know, measures, security measures that we have to take, because many things are going to happen. Because this is the worst period in this revolution. Many bad things are going to happen that people want to do. But we will stop them, because we will give people the information to take note and know how to handle it. So it's good we start at once. Once the message reaches us, we send it direct to the media, send it to the world. The world should forward it all over. So as I said it now, as I'm saying, please click the share button, and send the message as far as you can, directly to ground zero. Call your brothers down, call all the generals, give them these informations that I'm going to say, because as it is reaching us like this, it's exactly what is going to happen. So try to share, click the share button, you know, and send the message to go as far as possible, please. Okay. First of all, it should be noted that all those in and out of Ambazonia, it should be noted that on the 7th to the 9th of October 2018, all the internet network will be blocked. So take note, all the communication network will be blocked in Ambazonia. This is because of the elections. It will be blocked. It has already went through the media that it will be blocked. This will be done so that that is the Cpdm, can steal the elections, steal the result of the elections without any resistance or communication among the citizens. And additionally, so that those on ground zero, the Ambazonians, will not be able to communicate within them during the elections period. Because we have to stop the election, but we said the election will not take place. So they're looking for all ways to block communication. So now they have already, you know, passed a degree that they have to block the internet. Automatically, if they block the internet, know that even the telephones will not be functioning. It will be a bit difficult, because most of the network passes through the internet. So all our forces on ground zero and our citizens, AMBA citizens on ground zero, and those in the diaspora should take note, because we will not have access to communicate. So look for different ways to follow up with the communication during that period. This is a very important information. Let me see if I can put the notice they put so that people can see. This is the woman herself, you know, who placed them. This is the chief of the women who is concerned with the security of internet, everything in Cameroon. She's not even Cameroonian, but I know she has been bribed to do that. That is her. Minette Lubom Lee Lincoln. That is her name. It is written there that instruction is from the head of the state. the government have to cut internet from the 7th to the 9th of October 2018. In the territory, national territory, because of security measures. That is what is written there. So people should take note and know what to do in advance, to know how you are going to communicate, because they are doing this in order to steal, to rig the elections. They are going to rig the elections. That's why they are doing all this. They have to call the internet. So people on ground zero, and because the one that internet, the people on ground zero, the self-defense forces, will not have the means of communication. So you people should know what to do. Know that they will block all the internet and everything. Telephones will not be available. They will not be will not be able to function well in Ambazonia. So take note. This is important. Okay. As I said, today we have a lot of a few numbers of just security measures, because this is the most important thing for now. Security measures. I will bring some security measures, and I'll talk a bit about the governors bound travel from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I will show you a bit of consequences that happened. Just the very day bound it, but people went out, then there was confusion. Then I will also show you in the media a video where the Republic military men, again another genocide. They have caused another genocide by shooting a guy in the extreme north. I will show you. Then we'll talk about the October incident in AKUM, where the MEZAM, AMOUR MEZAM, this was destroyed and road blocked with traffic blocked. I will tell you the truth also about it. I'll show you some pictures. While I'm saying all this, I will be showing you some pictures and short pictures so that you can see. And we are having hopes. I will talk about it. Okay. Okay, this is another one. Security measure. This is for the Ekona. For the Ekona. Commandant in Ekona. They have, I think the name of the commander is Jodone. I don't know, but I believe. This is the AMBA fighters in Ekona. La République land any time from now. La République Cameroon government has planned to send their armies, the security boys, just like AMBA boys, to attack the camp anytime from now. They have studied the camp very well. One of the members of you people, the AMBA boys, one among you people is a betrayer. He is a person working with the Republic of Cameroon. You will know him yourself. Make our findings. You will know him. He is communicating with the Republic of Cameroon. He is the person giving all the information. So try to get him, hold him down, seize his phone, keep him in captivity. It will block the communication with the military people of the Republic, because they are counting highly on him, because he is the one to give all the orders and everything in scripture and everything, and how the. So at times this very guy, at times he always make funny phones. He leave people and go and farm, make funny phones without people knowing what he's saying. He is communicating with the Republic of Cameroon. Boys in Ekona, they come in Ekona church in Ekona, please take this serious. Try to trap down the guy and seize his phone and keep him in captivity till further notice, because he is communicating with the Republic of Cameroon, and they will come and attack your camp anytime from now. But if you catch him, take his phone, block communication from the rest of the world, they will never come, because they will know, because they're counting on him. So this is very, very important. This is very, very important. He has already sold most of the secret of your camp to the Republic military. Because when he's outside from you, he is with the Republic military. They are conversing. So please, I'm begging, take this serious. Let me see if I can put you an audio to hear for yourself. Excuse me for the time. Cannot get access to the audio now. Let me see.
Greetings, house. Yeah. Urgent. Now, General Simon. Make people them really do for that area where they covered for AKUM.
Okay, just listen to this. This is a different one. By the time I will look for the other video, the other audio.
Where they connect.
So just listen to this. Please just listen to this first. It's from General Simon. It's also security measure. While I will look for the one for the Ekona camp. Just listen to this first of all.
Yeah. Urgent. Now, General Simon. Make people them really do for that area where they covered for AKUM. Go down, go restore Santa. Make all man ready to do, where they come out. What you will these girls and they go do today, you know, go find. The second place, Alabukam area, Alabukam Valley Road. They get a big target. Then some mass group you want enter the Batibo. And that group you want enter the Batibo, you want enter for some different way. Some group will run, come through some group will run, come through Widikum for enter Batibo. With then guns them. Talk say with the AMBA fighters them. So they don't fight for that side. Now say fire don't storm, don't run from the other side. So run back for infiltrate. Inside that camp they will go for Batibo. So that boys that they day in number about 25 of them. And none of them they will even get phone safe. But they get other means for communication. Either one to get from, but all of them don't get from. They get other means of communication. I repeat. But today, we will be careful. Some boys they will enter through Widikum, say they come up Manu Country. Say if I don't stop for them, they want to enter and enter, so they will under 5,000. For beg for suicide, they will high for skill. Then some village they will keep on ignorant, they don't know. But they will say some people they don't come for where they run. When I will pay them, give them a small shelter, and I will enter inside the web. Now the information that this information I get them directly, and I watch it directly is going to happen for Batibo. I don't know whether the information the same thing will happen for different places, but this thing it will go directly for Batibo. So we will be very, very careful for Batibo. Then Bani, Bengi, Alabukam. Some road day for inside Bengi, Alabukam, they will come out for Bani. In between, after GBHS, Bengi to Gembo, you enter that road from enter court, come out Bani. That short road and so, you want to avoid that now. These dogs, they don't infiltrate that road. They don't infiltrate that road. They go for that road now, so I will talk. They don't infiltrate the road. And the day the way we will give them. The day the way we will give them for those town. So we don't see any movement of motor, day and night. As from the 16th of this month, no motor and no bike will pass. Any bike will pass, now we will use them. And we will know the area where we will work out today. We will work out for the area where we use and I will control them. You want pass for the area, we be ready to control them. You get for call the next commander for the next church. Tell them, say, you want to pass for the, and I indicate to come take you at the entry gate for your own zone. So, this message, now for talk say, people them for Arabo come, people them from Bengu, Bali, that church will for Bali. They will not take care. They don't be spy. I don't really be on top of them. They will not take care. I beg. And the information that way I get her. And me, General Simon. No, I don't relate the message. And I spread the message as fast as you have to spread. When the message go, as far as if you go. For the various churches, if you heard. Because we're planning to get at the party go. If you see the same plan for the dialogue, the person will call me, tell me, and say, nothing that you don't go for party go. If it happens, say, now, they'll be along with the one go, and man, no, know. So I want back, saying, I share this message, we get even to the Red Dragon. Saying, that me, General Simon, I don't send this message. When I go see some boys, and group of boys, about 25 of them, in their numbers, they must not be 25, but they be almost like 25 or more than in their numbers. They will run, come with them guns, shot makers around the long trouser, sweat pass and other things in there. See they be AMBA fighters, they don't run around, so they don't cheat on their brother from side. So when they even get win them, we will be saying that they will take care. We order one a plan act. So we will not take care. We will not take care. Yes, we will not take care. This time around, we mean business, and this time around, we are perpetuating business. They don't decide to go infiltrate you at all costs. So we will not take care. Yes. They sacrifice people the way they don't sacrifice them. For send them out in the name of fake AMBA boys. They only do out. I don't cry this thing for inside this house. Send them for social media since. I don't know how far people don't take measures for between them. So I beg when I share the message. Thank you, man.
Thank also General Simon for the information. That is a very good, security measure. So any person who can reach, the commanders, the generals, should forward the information. Forward the information to him or her. That these people will be dressed, they will be about 25 or more or less. With self-pass, shotnikers, just and having then guns. Like the AMBA boys, and they'll come, they'll be crying to the next group and say there's a lot of fighting either in come like in Manfe, and now they have escaped. So the one that some of them will come with even injuries, stage injuries, as if they were wounded, and come to the town and start telling the people that should where the AMBA camp is, so that they can go and join them, so that I can even take care of them, so that I can help them also join them in fighting. These are secret police people from the Republic of Cameroon. These are Tanganji's boys and Ekemapatrik's boys and the rest. From the chiefs and from the elites. The hopeless people in Ambazonia. So you people should take note. And General Simon has already given the plan how they have to use. And as from the 15th or the 16th, no movement. If you see any bike, any Benzikin, Okada, know that it's self-defense fighters. So no movement. If you form will declare you, as they say, no movement, no movement. Because they don't know, if they see any person, they know it's Cpdm now. Any person just moving carelessly from that period, it's a Cpdm person. So take care, don't shake from the house. Try to stock your foods now, stock everything. Don't go to your farms. Because these people are there in the farms. These are Tanganji, fake AMBA boys. They are there in the farms. If you go to their farm, they'll kill you. I will even show you people video of the people they killed when they were from their farms. I will show you very soon. So this period is more dangerous. Don't go even to their farms. In time of war, people don't even go to farms. Because it's difficult. You go to the farm, they come and meet you in the farm, they'll kill you. So thank you, General Simon, for that information. Okay. It should also be noted that in Yaoundé. Now, those Ambazonians who are in this foreign land, like Republic of Cameroon, should take great note, because you people are also a target to the government of the Republic of Cameroon. You people are a target because they feel you are supporting the struggle, because your home is your home. They know in their head. So now in Yaoundé, most of the, the quarters being overcrowded with, Ambazonians. The secret police people are coming there they come to the house and start knocking at the door. Ouvri. That is like place like a source, like a Obili and the rest. When you open, they will ask you, bring out your ID card. You bring it out. Where are you from? You are from either northern zone or southern zone. They look at it. They say, bring your phone. You bring your phone. Then they have something like an iPad. That is a small computerized something like iPad. They will scan your phone on it, and all your information will open. They will see your Facebook happenings. They will see your WhatsApp happenings and the rest, so that they'll know if you are dealing with, with the Ambazonia boys or the rest, or communicating or having some pictures or photos concerning the Ambazonia boys, and you will be in problem. So we are advising people to delete all information concerning the Amba boys and the struggle in their phones, and in short, their phones, in their Facebook, anything, because they have a computerized password that opens all the phones. So this information is going to all those who are there in the Republic of Cameroon, because after that they catch you, they go and lock you. So it is important. You should take it serious. Delete everything. But as time goes on, I will see if I can also put you an audio you hear. All this, after this, I'll put an audio, you hear the audios continuously. It's for security purposes, measures to take, because now it is very, very difficult for us. But we are going to win, because this is the last train of the battle that we are going to take on the Republic to send them out. And it will start as from the 15th of this month. So every person should be, steadfast. Okay, the assistants of the Passamoto also make a very strong speech telling the population that there will be no circulation of vehicles. Nothing as from the 15th. He insisted on it, that everybody should be aware that we must be in BIYA. So now we must take our land. They don't want to see anything on the road from the 15th of September 2018 till further notice. That he is serious on what he's saying. I will also see if I can put an audio.
Fellow Ambazonians, yes, this is a voice, the speaker, the personal assistant of a Passamoto. Yes, the giver, the voice of the ground forces of Ambazonian territory. The restoration forces, this is the voice. Now, from the 16th of September 2018, to the 10th of October 2018, no vehicle shall enter or exit the Ambazonian territory. We repeat, no vehicle shall enter or exit the Ambazonian territory for anything that would dare this particular revolutionary law will entertain consequences, heavy consequences. We, the Ambazonian people, we, the Ambazonian forces, we are protecting the integrity of the Ambazonian people.
we are protecting the rights and the birthrights of the Ambazonian people. The Ambazonian restoration of statehood is not something that we have to seek for anybody's notice before we get that done. And anybody who try to stand on our way, we shall crush you and we shall get Ambazonia done. Ambazonia is our land, and we are not arguing that with anybody. You take it or you leave it, France. France takes that idea or leave it. La République du Cameroon have no choice. They have to stay away from Ambazonia, or they will bit by bit bear heavy consequences. Any car that will be seen entering Ambazonia within this timeline shall be burned down, and all the occupancies will have to face the consequences and the revolutionary justice. Once again, this is a spokesperson of the Epasamoto, the voice of the unknown, the deliverer of justice of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Thank you.
Okay, that was it for the representative of Epasamoto. He has spoken, so people should listen. Know that we are serious. La Republic is also there, planning everything to come and attack, leaving his own country, leaving his election, to organize his election in his country. Is coming to attack us fully, full swing. But we will show him that, we will show La Republic that we are going to send them out with force or with love. We have to send them out, and we will be in Boya. All the generals are prepared. All the AMBA boys are prepared. Every person is prepared. All the mummies and the papas in the house are prepared. They do not think that we are clowning. They have already killed too much, so many people. But we will never give up. We will never give up this fight. Okay. Let me just throw some light again on the happenings in Bamenda. On the 8th of September 2018 in AKUM, mile 8 in the northern zone of Ambazonia, it has not been easy with those who were about traveling. 4 buses of AMOUR MEZAM scattered passengers who left Bamenda to travel to many destinations were blocked in AKUM as a big hole was dug using the caterpillar of the Satom company. Mohammo Express driver on his way to Yaoundé with passengers saw the road blocked, and they thought it was military who have blocked the road, military from the Republic of Cameroon, and he had to address himself in French, and he was shot by these people. Because the truth is that we don't know who are the people caused that incident. We don't know if it's the fake AMBA boys or it's the real AMBA boys. But from information coming now to us, it is the fake AMBA boys who blocked the road and who caused the damage in Bamenda, in AKUM. This was encouraged by the governor of Northwest or Northern Zone of Ambazonia, the fake governor who is there, LEILE L'Afrique. He is the one who arranged everything before you saw that action took place like that. It's a planned act. A planned act. So the world should know it's not the AMBA boys. The AMBA boys don't cause destruction on transport vehicles like that. They attack military equipments. They attack, government cars that want to come and cause genocide. They don't attack personal transports. So we'll come to that also. All those who were traveling out of Bamenda could not make it on the 8th of September 2018. for the town was cut off from communication by digging a very large hole that divides the road into two. And after that, the caterpillar they used in digging that hole was bent. So I will show you pictures, and it should be noted that this act was done or was organized by the governor of the Northwest, LEILE L'Afrique. And he planned this act like this, and he brought again an effect after the act. He has to make a ban on movements in the zone, the northern zones. As in Bamenda, he said as from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. nothing should function. No movement of, vehicles, no Okada, no Benzikin, no nightclubs, no shops, nothing. So no movement, no, off license, everything closed. Only the forces of the Republic have to be moving. Only the government vehicles have to be moving. Only the Republic people have to be moving. You see how bad the governor is. But as a lot of these people in Bamenda, they said, no, but the people cannot deprive us of our liberty. Cannot just deprive us of our liberty like this. The country is not their country. It's not the governor's country. It's the Ambas boys who are controlling the area. It's not the governor. And they have to go out, and in the night there was social confusion as people were running, because I'm quite sure the military people came in to arrest those who were out. I will also show you. So we also come to a point where our own self-defense forces consider the fact that, the minister, or let me say the governor, have to give a ban on the citizens of Ambazonia and their properties, and and their means of communication and everything. The Amba boys also, the generals, and they have also decided to give their own ban also. That as from the 16th or the 15th, it's not only in the daylight or in the night that there will be no movement. There's totally no movement. Right on further notice. There's totally just no movement, because they are the people controlling their country. It's not the governor. We don't have any governor from the Republic that controls us now. It's finished. So let me try and see if I can show you people. Some pictures and put some audios so that you can hear. If I can show you people some pictures and put some audios so that you can hear. Okay, here you can see how the caterpillar was set on fire. The caterpillar, which is there trying to do some work at the road. This is owned by the Satom company. Set on fire. Now we don't know if it is the fake, Amba boys who did this, because the way the thing was organized, it shows that it's the fake Amba boys. Because Amba boys don't do things like this. They will come, the truth will be out. As I'm telling you people, the truth will be out. You can see how people were frustrated because of, every person that had to travel was blocked. You can see from the pictures, every person that had to travel was blocked. That is the work of the Republic of Cameroon. People were blocked. You can see. You can see everywhere. People could not travel. They were blocked. Those are the buses. Traffic was blocked. People were confused. This is the work of the Republic of Cameroon. They will come to a land. Look at, they destroy the buses. They destroy the buses. Yeah. AMOUR MEZAM buses. 4 destroyed. This is the driver. The driver was killed. Tied his hand and killed. AMBA boys don't do this type of thing. They don't kill. This is a stage, film by the Republic of Cameroon, and it passes through the governor, because the governor is having a deal that he has to settle with AMOUR MEZAM. So this is the only way he has to use. Yes, he's having a problem with AMOUR MEZAM, so he decided to use this system to deal with them. That is the caterpillar. You can see it. You can see the picture of the caterpillar being burnt. Yeah, and blocked. The road blocked with part of the caterpillar. Then they set fire, set the caterpillar aflame. Yes, that is it. The car destroyed. AMOUR MEZAM destroyed. You can see so many pictures. Yeah, you can see it. The governor, LEILE, L'Afrique, he has done his job because he has problems with the director or the owner of AMOUR MEZAM. So he planned this act and says the AMBA boys. No, it's not the AMBA boys. It is a planned act by Tanganji and his group. Tanganji and his group, they carried out this action in order to paint the picture of the AMBA boys black. But we are telling them that they are wasting their time. Then they are the first people, after carrying out the act, they have to give a ban, travel ban, that no vehicle should move, no person should move around this time. They will, all this drinking spot closed, all this. Yeah, you can see pictures. It's always good to show pictures when you say something, to give a good image of the real happening. You can see this is the hole that was dug with the caterpillar. And you can see there are even military people there. In Bamenda is not, AKUM is not too far from Bamenda. If this is what will happen like this, the military will come very fast. But since they don't come, they know what they're doing. They only came after the action, because it was a planned action. And they are the people who did everything. So the world should know, we are not fools. We are not fools. We are not like the people in the Republic of Cameroon citizens, where everything they just look at it at at the opposite side. We are clever enough. Okay, that was it. Those are the pictures. And now I'll put you people a speech now, which is sent now to the governor to understand by the AMBA.
I bring my greetings to you, all Ambazonians. I have got a message here for Mr. LEILE L'Afrique, the governor of the Northwest Province. And this message comes from all the defense forces and all the freedom fighters in Ambazonia. We like to send a very, very strong message to you, Mr. Governor, that enough is enough. To you and your forces, we want to tell you and thank you that we have received your threats about the movement and restriction of movements in our territory. Till now, we have allowed you to rest and stay and live in our territory, but the time is nearing. Thank you for letting our people know that movement is restricted. And indeed, yes, movement is restricted in our territory. You've declared that movement is restricted in our territory as of the day you signed your badly written note. And therein you state that the restriction does not apply to administrators and law and order forces of yours. But Mr. Governor, we want to send to you a very, very stern message. As of the 16th of the same month to which you have restricted.
Excuse me for that mix-up. Excuse me for the mix-up.
Our movements, including the movement of your forces and your administrators, is restricted in our territory, day and night, and we shall make sure that any of you who moves your forces, plus you, the governor, we shall make sure that you are stopped, and stopped forever. I'd like to just mention that we have credible information from within your circle that you and your forces carried out the atrocities the other day in AKUM. We know how you got the caterpillar. We know what and how you did to make sure that within an hour nobody knew what you were doing. We know exactly how this was planned, and Mr. Governor, we want to tell you the fact that our forces did not intercept you did not mean that we did not have the intelligence. I want to tell you, Mr. Governor, on behalf of our forces, that we know of your second plan, and we are watching. Dare try to implement a second interruption of transport before the 17th. We know of the plan, and we shall meet you there. Thirdly, we just want to send a note to you through this voice message that we know exactly the deal you had with MEZAM. We know how the deal turned out. We know why you used MEZAM, and we know that very soon you are going to send out a message that is going to clearly indicate your clash with the MEZAM bosses. You can begin to pick the very people whom you think they are going to be in conflict with the Ambazonians, but I can tell you the Francophones living in Ambazonia are our friends, except you, the administrators. Ambazonians have no conflict with Francophones, but they have a war with you, the administrators, and if you happen to be a Francophone, that is your problem. Do not, we say, bring division between the Anglophones and the Francophones who live in Ambazonia. Lastly, Mr. Governor, and the forces that are killing our people, by the 1st of October, we are telling you, by the 1st of October, when you move in our territory, make sure that you have all your helicopters covering you from above, because we shall descend on you. Your terrorism in our territory is enough. You terrorize our people and think we're going to let you go free. But the time is now. If you want us to be on the offensive, we shall be on the offensive. Long live Ambazonia. And on behalf of all the defense forces and the freedom fighters in Ambazonia, we want to thank all the Ambazonians and the people residing in Ambazonia of good faith for all their support so far in keeping the peace. Please respect the curfew imposed by the colonial governor, but also remember, from the 16th of this month, we, the defense forces, are going to implement our own curfew, which will be day and night, irrespective of who is driving what? So long as it moves, we shall stop it in Amazonia. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, also. So, the governor should listen and hear. He should not move. His forces should not move, should not shake as from the 15th or the 16th of that date given by the generals of, the Ambazonian self-defense forces. Okay, I'll come to this point, or before I come, I will put a short video so that you can see the confusion that happened to those who disobeyed the orders of, the governor and went out. There was total confusion. Because at times, this is time of war. If orders are passed, take care for the orders. Because if you don't take care for the orders, you are killed. You are the one to be blamed. Imagine if the DO of Manu or the SDO, as I can remember, if it not instruct the citizens in the villages around Manu, to live with immediate effect, Kebong and the rest, all those villages that were burnt at the beginning of the war, all those people would have been killed. So it helped us, even though we blame the DO, but it helped us because he informed people in advance. So people left before the army came in and started burning the whole villages. So now, even as the governor is saying, don't go out, know that there's a bad plan people have to do also. Let me just show you the audio as people were calling helter skelter. We don't know what happened at that night. When he passed that post, not go out, people went out. Let me just try and see if I can show you people.
Una not visible. Una run again. Una not visible. Yeah, you run the way I get from it. Una not visible. Una run.
Okay, that was a short audio. People don't want to listen. When they say don't do something, there are people who are always they are Thomas want to see what will happen. When they say no ghost town, people go. People go out. Last time the young girl went out to take something, she was raped. When they said no ghost town. When they said people don't go to school, people disobey. People are going to school, they arrest the principal, like probably arrest the principal, goes and kill. Shoot the principals, arrest the students, kidnap the rest. When they say don't do this, people go. That is how it's happening. Try to, when there's war, follow instructions. When there is war, follow instructions. When they say don't do this, don't do it. Because if you go, you are the one to be blamed when anything happens. Now we are saying no person should go to school, no person should go to school. People are still forcing to go to school. If you go to school, you are killed, don't blame the AMBA population or the IG or the activists, or blame your father and your mother for sending you to school if you are killed when you go to school. Because we have said no schools, because we know the hidden agenda that the Republic is there planning to cause massacre, to kill the students in school, and people are not dressed like AMBA boys, so when they come and kill, they'll feel like this AMBA boys. You people have seen what happened in Bafut, where PSS students were kidnapped, principal took it away, beaten well. So when we said don't go to school, you put your we are just saying we are just throwing water on the desk back. You go, they will catch you, they will beat you, they will kill you, they will rape you. So those who want to listen should listen. We are in a war. If you like, you pay your monies for schools, these government schools, you go there, they will take the monies, buy arms, come to the school, attack you, pay the workers, pay the military people, they beat you in the school. They say this foolish Anglophones again. Anglophones, these Nigerian people. Western white is sufficient. Parents should hear. If you don't hear, they'll kill your children. You are the person to lose. Yes, because the armies are there, all of them, they're in civilian dresses now. They're going around killing. When they tell you people don't go to school, you force your children to go to school, go and pay your fees, you lost your school fees. They catch your child again, add on top their school fees and kill. They go and buy weapons with the monies, they come and attack you people, kidnap your principal and kill and beat him very well. Because you people don't want to listen. If you like, you listen. We will say don't go to school, don't go to school. You stay, you are peaceful in your house, or you stay a child out. You can go and study in Nigeria. You can go and be a refugee. Refugees, they study. But if you are there, you waste your time. They will come and kill you. They'll kill your children. Kill their young boys. They will kill all of them. Rape the girls. We are in a war. Send all your young people to go and join the self-defense forces and fight for their land. People are fighting for them. We are not fighting for them. We are not fighting for ourselves. We are fighting for them. Tell them to go and join the force, the self-defense force, and fight to free their land. Rather go to school. What are going to school to do? You go to school, they kill you. You go and initiate yourself, you become stronger. You hold your own gun, your own bazooka, or AK-47, and we chase out the enemies and own our land and start enjoying everything. Because now we are already going towards the independence. We are already towards independence. This is the last train of the fight. So as I'm telling people, if parents like to hear, they hear around here. You are the poor will be crying every day. You are the poor will be crying every day. I will even show you an audio very soon where a man went to the farm in Ekona with his children, you see, and he had car puncture all the way. While he came back, a CDC worker, he was shot down by these security people. Like, all the children were shot down. Innocent man killed, just killed like that. Innocent civilian. 4 of them just died like that. Kill all of them. When they tell people don't go to school, you are going to school. Go to school. You will have the consequences, and you don't have anybody to blame. People don't want to hear. People don't want to hear. In the war, probably a declare war. This government is almost dying. You don't have time. You want to kill all the Ambazonians. You people are there struggling, want to go to school. Which type of school? When there's war, they will catch all of you people in school and kill people. The Republic, they're all over. They're planning for it. Seriously, because they have to kill 100 students. They're planning to kill 100 students. They'll catch you people. Go to school. They'll kill all of you. Okay. There is also a warning or a small advice I want to give to the activists of this struggle who are openly attacking leaders. We have passed that time to attack leaders. We have already passed the time. This is the time that we are looking forward for, unity and, progress. Because the people who were very bad in this struggle, we have already put them in the canvas level. So now, we don't have another time of attacking. This is the time to focus on the struggle. Focus on the struggle on ground zero. So you people should stop running your mouth and attacking leaders carelessly. I'm warning you people, it's not good. It's not a good idea. We have just come out from a unity conference, which is very successful, and people are still struggling to see how to, manage the small resources they have in order that they should reach safely on ground zero. People will just start attacking. I don't know if people feel that it's easy. If you feel it's easy, you, the activists who are talking, if they put people in that place of those leaders, if you take their position, I don't think you will do better than them. If you take your position around those leaders, if you say it's easy, we are in a struggle that is not easy. Because we have diversity of people with different ideas and different mentalities. Some have worked with the Cpdm for long. So they have that mentality of the Cpdm in them. Some have just come to look for their own monies, people in the diaspora. But the leaders are trying to really suppress people to make them to understand that we are in a struggle. So it takes a bit of time in order to adjust things. They cannot just take the money and just send it to ground zero like that. He will force on their own hands. So they're looking for ways that they can take this money, pass through the right channel before it reaches ground zero. They are not fighting for the monies, but I don't know why people just stand on social media and start talking that leaders are fighting and leaders are doing this. They have not seen monies. People are mad. Some of these activists are mad. People should stop doing this. You can call the people. If you want to talk to a leader, call the leader privately. You have their numbers. Go to the Facebook and look for their site and you call them, you talk with them. That people arrange this thing in this way. Not standing and talking and trying to spoil the struggle. Just because they have you are also giving monies. You just talk and shout and shout. Instead, we have passed that time. We were shouting that time because, you know, our leaders were arrested, extradited. They were adopted and extradited to Cameroon. So we're very angry. But now we are already past that level. Now we are going towards, you know, the independence. So we should stop attacking leaders and sending more confusion again. We don't want anything that will bring us back because everything when we are going in front, struggling going in front, there are some activists that they are being paid by the Cpdm government. That's trying people, they will confuse, they will confuse the population. That is what I've realized. So I'm begging all the activists that you people should leave the leaders alone. They will try and do what they want to do. Don't put pressure on them. They'll go and they'll mess up the whole thing. They are doing their best. As best to my knowledge, they are doing their best. Because it's not easy. Because like Poppy is also doing his best to infiltrate them. But they are doing their best also. Of which they can do. So leave the leaders alone to work. Stop running your mouth because they put you there. That position that there, you put you there, you don't do anything. Any person who runs his mouth now is a Cpdm man. You don't have to run him up. This particular moment is talk good about the struggle. So that we can go ahead, talk good about those on ground zero. Leave the leaders to try and see what they can do. Stop causing confusion, please. I'm begging. There's also great hopes. We are having hopes. Hopes is coming. Hopes is coming every day. Mr. Hope is here for you people. That is why I'm out. I always tell people, I talk to you people, I'm talking. I'm trying to give you people, you know, the best I can do at my own level. Now, you know, La Republic Cameroon is finished. I told you people, there will be a time that the Republic Cameroon, they will not even have the mouth to speak. You can see that even Tchiroma cannot speak again. He cannot run out his mouth the way he was running his mouth. All those people in the Republic cannot run out their mouth. The only hopeless people who are now in this struggle are people like Atangi Paul, Ekona Patrick, Njume Franklin, the Gogomos, the Elite, Tabetando, and the other one, you know, the Tasson Paul. Those who are just there confused, the slaves who are there in the Cpdm, confused, they're just there. They feel that they have to protect their wealth, protect their this. People like Paul Tasson, you have Paul, you have Evis Gole, all those type of people. They are confused people. God, Pobia is going, Cpdm is dying. And they will see, they will suffer in their hands. It will not take too long. Now Pobia is finished. Even as I've showed you for the audio, the video, even the spokesman, Issa Shoma Bagari, is now against Pobia. He's telling people. He's telling you people hate it. Are you foolish elites? Foolish funds from northwest and southwest or northeast and southeast zones are there taking small money from Pobia, confusing yourself, killing your own people. The time is coming. The time is coming. You will run the country. Nobody will tell you to run. You will run. Even the Republic, you will still run from the Republic. So it should be noted that the gas, the oil and gas New Age company has been attacked already in Great Britain. This is total hope for us. But what the Republic was fighting is for that. Because they know they have signed the contract for 100 years. And this contract is focused, but it's focused only in Ambazonia. Because we are the poor having all the resources. And now the British have seen that. Why should they sign a contract with the country when the country, the oil and everything does not even belong to the Republic? You can move on. It's belonging to British Southern Cameroons. And they started demanding, why should you sign a contract when you know the dictator is causing genocide, killing people, human rights abuses? You go and sign a contract. They're asking the secretary, the secretary of trade know about this before signing this contract, or he did not even care. So it is already shown that they are going to cancel the contract. So Paul Biya is finished because he is fighting. They were fighting, like Paul is fighting because of that contract. But now you'll see that they are finished because no more the contract will be cancelled. Because we did a very good job to struggle and everybody, internet, everywhere, we're pressing hard. No, we spoke to them, called them by phone. So this is a very great success for us. This is a great success for us. So those who are still there seated and waiting, things are changing gradually. We are waiting for the United Nations. The United Nations is still playing a game, but he must come to order. Because they know that we have been an independent country. The United Nations Security Council knows very well. They voted, many of the members voted for us to be independent in 1960. So any person, all these elites and chiefs and the rest who are just seated there waiting that they are going to win this war, they are just wasting their time. We are going to have our independence. So I'm just telling you people that it is not too late for the chiefs, the elites, and all the rest. Atanji Paul and Ekima, Njume Franklin, Tasson Paul, Elvis, Ngole, Paul, and the rest, all the Pauls, Ido, Tabitando, and the rest, Doki Mukete, Chief Mukete, the Pons in Bamenda, Bonangwafo, and the rest, all those who are feeling that they can fight against their own people, not to have independence, they are wasting their time. And if they don't realize it and, come back and say, forgive us, we are really people, they will have it hot. Because, you see, we forgive when you come and apologize to us, and you turn and forget about the Republic. If you can see, St. Muna and John Bufonta of late, they did a very bad thing when they took us to the Republic of Cameroon. But the children are there, the Bemunas and the Keremunas, we don't say anything to them. Because we know very well that their fathers, before dying, they came and apologized and said they made an error. And they told us to fight for our independence before dying. That is why you see we've just forgotten about them. We don't even talk anything to them. But you, the elites and the chiefs and the rest, if you don't do that now, your children will suffer. So I am appealing to people to do it. We are not playing, we are serious. Okay. That is that for the information. So now I will just come and try to talk on a small serious matter that happened in the far north. As Paul Biya is causing genocide in Ambazonia, it is also causing genocide in the far north. Abuse human rights. On the night, Paul Biya's army again still carry out another, human rights abuse in the south north by shooting a young man after cutting his leg, his toes in the far north. After cutting his toes, the young man was arrested, and they just have to take not up to 20 minutes. They cut his toe and they have to shoot him with several bullets, about 30 bullets in about seconds. This young man lost his life. That is the work of the dictatorial regime of President Paul Biya. The militaries. People that American bought their armies to come and train them and gave them weapons which they used in fighting us. Fortunately, the Americans realized it very fast and withdrew their weapons and withdrew their technical assistance. Meanwhile, also in the southwest, in Ekona, a CDC worker was killed. You see, massacre, genocide is still going on. Killed 3 of his children. That is, 4 of them were killed. He was from his farm. He was just from his farm, and his tire had the tire punctured. And when they were trying to, to change the tire, these evil forces of the Republic in this guy just came and just shot all of them. Can you see how wicked people are? They just shot all of them. This was terrible. I will show you. Let me show you for the video. Those are the people. The one that we should still come and stay with them. We should have federalism with them. No, no federalism. Nothing. We must have our independence. We can never have any link again with the Republic of Cameroon. It's finished and it's gone. Okay, that is the act. As you can see, from the final, that is what they have done. You see what's happening? You see, human rights abuses. After babies and their mothers were killed, and the world was shouting, another killing again. You know, human rights abuse again. Let me repeat this so you can see. The world should take note of Pobia and his military. Look at it. The world should take note about Pobia and his ministry and his militaries. Men causing all type of atrocities, killing. That is it. That is it. If you catch a criminal, you have to take him to court. You don't give him violence court. You don't cut him. Human rights abuse. Paul Biya and his military, they have to pay. The United Nations to take note. And again, the genocide. I gave you a show you for a video. You will see. This is it. People were killed.
It's a fire of being shot today by the Republic Army.
Yesterday.
Shot today by the Republic Army.
Yesterday were killed.
What's going on? You can see his father and his son being shot. There's another one down here. There's another son down here. Was being shot today by the Republic forces. I see them. Being shot today. Operation is upset. Don't say it's going on. No, don't check it. Don't check it. Down. Operation is crying.
That is it. That is the work of the dictatorship. That is the work of the dictatorship. Pobia.
They want to kill all Southern Cameroonians. These are workers for CDC. We are going to the farm to plant their maize. On their way back, they remove out of their car and shot them. Armed civilians. Armed civilians are being shot by the Republic forces. This is what Mr. Biya is doing. Look at CDC killed. This is a father and his son that was shot, thrown down by the Republic forces. You can see what's happening in Cameroon now. They are being killed for no just cause by the forces of Mr. Biya. The world should see what's happening in Southern Cameroons. They from their farm to plant their maize, and they are being shot dead by the Republic forces. You can see the population. This is a CDC camp. These are CDC workers. They are coming in their numbers, crying for the loss of their fellow colleague that was shot for nothing.
That is it. Let me show you another picture, video.
Yes, happening at Ekona. You can see these guys. They were trying to repair their vehicles for tire puncture, and they were being shot dead by the Republic Army right in the street of Ekona. You can see the driver. The driver is a CDC worker. It's a worker working for CDC. And this is car here. You can see what happened now. They were in the car from away from the farm. So as they remove it, as they have tire puncture, they want to change the tires. You can see the jack on the wheel. And there's the spare wheel. And they're being shot dead by public army. Just now you can see. Oh. You can see what happened at Kona now. The Republic will kill us all. Every day we cry of arms, we cry of arms. You don't send arms to us. Do what the hell happening? Armless civilians, they are being killed. They are being killed with the driver now. This driver is a CDC worker. Because of the problem we have in our country now, there is no work going on. They have been shot dead now by the public army. Ah la la. What do they want to see? What do they want to see? You can see what's happening. You can see. Here are the one lying here dead. So you can see what's happening. 4 of them have been killed. Happening now at the corner. These guys are from their farms. And they are being shot dead by the public army. You can see for yourself what the world is. You can see for yourself. You can see for yourself what is happening in the world. What do we do? Please, please, and cry for the United Nations, the US, and the entire world to see how our youth are dying for no just cause. For no just cause, they are being killed this morning. You can see innocent civilians are being killed for nothing. You can say they have killed them for nothing. Oh my God. What do they want us to do with the BIYA government? We don't want them. Please, the world should help us. The world should help us. This is oh my God. You can see for yourself.
That was it. The United Nations Security Council, you should do something. You should do something. Because don't let this situation go in a different direction. Because if we are angry, we will do what you people will regret. So you should do something now. United Nations Security Council. The United Nations should do something. Anthony Guterres should do something. Should change his mind from what he has been thinking and do something. Because he will regret. He will regret. The United Nations will regret this afterwards. So we are wanting the United Nations to do something. We are tired of waiting. We are tired of waiting. If not, we are going to attack the Republic inside their own town now, their own countries and their towns. We have to attack them. So this is the last point we are saying to you people, United Nations. It will be a global war. And the war will extend to even to European countries. So you people should do something. Yes, because any country that is supporting the Republic will be found also in the war. Please, 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 United Nations Security Council, do something. Because you have seen millions of thousands of people have been killed. They have been displaced. People are in the forest. You people are just sit quiet. You people should do something. We are calling on you people. We are begging, pleading. You people should do something before it is too late. Because the United Nations is there to maintain peace. Security Council is there to maintain peace. But I don't know if there's problem somewhere. Why is the Security Council don't come in? That is the question sign. Please come in and stop the war. Stop the war and grant our independence. That is all we want. That is all we want. We have already been an independent country. Yes, this is a strong warning that is going to everybody who thinks he can support the Republic of Cameroon. The dictator, you know, Paul Biya, the dictator Paul Biya, who has been there for close to 42 years, to continue to be there, to kill his people, kill people innocently, shoot people in the north, military people shooting people in the north, killing babies, killing mothers, killing young people, and the world is just stay quiet. This is terrible. So we are begging and praying that they should come and stop this situation. Stop the dictator from doing what he's doing. Okay. Okay, I also thank Mr. Mahmoud Adam for standing firm with the Ambazonians for the struggle for their independence. He said, we must stop the killing. We must stop the killings. The United Nations Security Council must address the mass murder and gross human rights violation in Southern Cameroons. Thank you, sir, for your initiatives of, standing with the Ambazonia citizens. Okay, I end so far for this video today with, a freedom song that I will put so that people can listen. A very strong freedom song that has just come out. I'll just put it so that people can listen.
Comme dirait quelqu'un, voici le chant de la révolution, la famille. Résiliation, courage, domination, existence, résistance, puissance, résilience, force, foi, courage, détermination. Des années de galère et de supplice, la prison des fers, sur la mer, sorte de pouvoir de nos souffrances bleus. On n'a plus peur du pain et sous la poitrine, car on n'a pas d'âme, juste de l'énergie. Faut prendre des coups, sortir de la brousse, marcher droit debout, rire sur la poitrine. Sur mon corps, mon âme est avancée, l'âme est avancée. Je protège ma lutte, ma victoire stressée, ma victoire stressée. J'ai vaincu ma grille, la peur ne m'habite plus, la peur ne m'habite plus. Mes frères et mes sœurs ont connu la mort, la peur ne m'habite plus, la peur ne m'habite plus. Ça suffit, man, le peuple est en transe. Des jours de colère, de rage, cousin, sa douleur est tremble. Le peuple veut sa vengeance, le peuple a la rage. Le peuple a la force qu'il faut, c'était ta dernière chance. How many people this man go kill? 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 Oh, you go kill with fire. You go kill with fire. Oh, you go kill with fire. How many people this man go kill? La révolution est en marche, le peuple en a marre, y'a des fois qui s'élèvent et la jeunesse renforce les rangs. La crise de nerfs est passée, le courage a repris sa place. Les frères anglophones nous ont donné la force de remettre des choses à leur place. Prenez place dans les rangs, chaque soldat à sa place. Nos cœurs chargés de courage, prêts à faire monter la foi. Le temps des plaintes on l'a dépassé, le pleurs des chéris sont effacés. La foule est devenue le peuple, et marche ensemble et en rang serré. Le chassement est proclamé, le peuple veut sa liberté. Un peuple pris des libertés ne marchant pas à sa dignité. Vous tenterez de m'arrêter, vous arriverez à m'arrêter. Vous déciderez de me tuer, mais qui peut tuer la liberté? How many people this man go kill? How many people this man go kill? How many people Pobia go kill? How many people Pobia go kill? Oh, you go kill retire. Oh, you go kill retire. Oh, you go kill retire. How many people this man go kill? J'ai armé le peuple a son arme et fini les rangs dispersés. J'ai armé des cerveaux d'instant et des moutons à leur surentraînés. J'ai monté des légions, dressé une armée, les mecs engagés prêts à tout faire péter, les soldats décidés. T'as voulu la guerre, voilà la guerre. T'as voulu les flammes de l'enfer, t'as réveillé la paix, pas de pendant de tout faire, yes. Les peuples sur les peines des colères, yes. La douleur du peuple provoque des vagues, des monts, des montagnes se renversent. Lèvez-vous, tout le monde, rassemblement dans la place. Pas d'instance ni d'excuses pour le grand rassemblement. Lèvez-vous, tout le monde, rassemblement sur la place. Pas d'absence ni d'excuses pour le
Pobia go kill.
How many people?
This man go kill. How many people? Pobia go kill.
Oh, you go kill
Retire.
Oh, you go kill retire. Oh, you go kill retire.
How many people this man go kill?
How many people? This man go kill.
How many people Pobia go kill?
How many
People this man go kill? How many people Pobia go kill? Oh, you go kill retire. Oh, you go kill retire. Oh, you go kill retire. How many people Pobia go kill? Thank you very much. God bless all the self-defense forces. God bless all those who are in the forest. God bless all those who are in the prisons. God bless all the Ambazonians. God bless all those who are in the asylum camps in Nigeria. God bless all our self-defense forces again. God bless all those in the diaspora who are struggling hard to see that they support self-defense forces and those in the refugee camps and those in the forest. God bless all our best wishers. Long live the state of Ambazonia and short live the struggle. Greetings to everybody from Mr. Hopes in Paris.